And welcome back to episode 289 of the Hit the Showers podcast, presented to you by the Foolproof Entertainment Network. As always, I am your host, Clifford Jordan Jennings, and I'm here with my point man and co-host CT Ski in the building. What's happening?
Yo.
Got my guy AA Ryan. What's good with you, G?
Always irresponsible, my nigga.
I know that's right. Shit. But another weekend of sports to be talking about. Hopping right in it. I can't even recall like what games we'd be finishing on last week.
Yeah.
Because immediately I want to jump into that Timberwolves Thunder, the game one, Sunday, but
Did Boston play?
not Sunday.
It was the Thunder and the Nuggets.
Yeah, it wasn't the Timberwolves, but I can't remember what games took place after.
Yeah, the Thunder and the
It
Nuggets.
was Boston and New York.
Oh yeah, the closeout. They were both.
Boston got their ass beat.
Made money on that game too. Shout out Russell Westbrook, man. You always come
New
up.
York was going crazy like they already won.
Yeah, I didn't watch that one. I caught the West, but my goddamn head's not working. The Nuggets and the motherfucking OKC. And I saw
I was surprised Gordon played with that hamstring injury.
I didn't even know he had one.
He was questionable for sure.
No, I didn't even know he was questionable coming into the game.
Mm-hmm. Michael Porter looked terrible. Injury, if it's the injury, which has got to be the injury.
I mean, like you say,
He didn't play good.
It's very rare that a motherfucker do make it that far without injuries.
Yeah.
Got money off him too. I made money off niggas' misery this weekend.
You said you made money off niggas' misery?
Hey, Russell Westbrook.
Take the under. Would you took the under on him?
No, I bet the under on the points on Russell Westbrook. There was like 10 points. But the under on that real quick.
It was, you know what, it's funny because it was a few motherfuckers that I had the under on for that game. I lost money on that though. I can't remember who got me. But I definitely lost money on that one. But I'm glad to see you got one, even if you gotta make it off a nigga's pain.
I seen Mal get one off $1 last night at WNBA.
Mm-hmm.
He made $400 off $1.
Right.
Damn.
Right. Y'all motherfuckers hustling.
Next.
He'll get lucky every now and then.
Right. I know he mad he only put $1 on that bitch.
That's what I said. I would have had you through the roof.
But that's also on the WNBA. It's only so much that I can... Like, I don't have enough knowledge to be stringing together a parlay like that. That's too many players in the game. I don't know them all. I don't know what's going to happen.
He did it right. He did all the players that was like don't play and they booed him out, so they didn't play the fourth quarter. So sometimes you just get that right ticket. He had the right one.
He sure did. But fuck that, man. I ain't about to be bullshitting. The Timberwolves Thunder. What did y'all think of it?
I think it's going to be a quick series for real because at this point, guys is gassed out. I think OKC is ready just to get to the championship.
I mean, definitely that's clear.
I think the Wolves have more time off, right? The Thunder come off a hot series. I'm not willing to call the series just yet. I just think you get 5 days off. You get a little less, lackadaisical.
I mean, they may be tired, but
I'm talking about the Wolves. The Wolves
right.
They have a lot. They're not tired. They're unconditioned.
They definitely don't. There's the word. There's the word right there. Because it looks like they can't keep up. They were going back and forth throughout, really up even
you got Mike Conley out there. Like, he can't keep up with Shea or like J-Dub. Like,
nah.
This ain't that last series where he could be out there on the floor.
But who else do you put there?
That's
their starting lineup. That's the lineup. That's their starting lineup right there.
And it's gonna be, you never know what you're gonna get out of Jaden McDaniels. You better hope Julius Randle gonna play like a perfect game.
Yeah, he was 5 for 6 last game. I don't know if he does that every time.
That's a bit right
They
there.
played Rudy.
3-point attempts, and
and of course, I don't mean going 5 for 6 every time. I mean just putting up that level of production.
He's been hot.
Especially that efficient. He has, though. He has been putting up numbers. And Edwards is nowhere to be found for real. I mean, he hustling, but...
Oh, he'll smoke. He'll take a lot of bad shots. He won a lot of calls, too, now that he probably won't get.
You said he won them?
Like, going to the rim and try to get them little fouls he was getting in the regular season. He's, like, definitely not getting them at this point.
I feel like they do that all the time anyway.
Yeah. That's why he shouldn't have 18, though. He has, like, what, 18?
Mm-hmm.
He shot a lot of shots in the list. I feel like that's rhythm, though. I feel like it's rhythm. That's why I quit it, too. So, the second game, if they get dogged out the second game, then I'm with y'all. They got to get dogged out.
And they about to raise that MVP trophy for Shea. I
don't know, though.
They're finna get boosted off the MVP trophy in there.
I'm not gonna say that I don't. I'm not gonna say that I don't have, no faith in Minnesota. I definitely think, Minnesota can still make this a series. But I do kind of feel like, at the way it looks currently, they just want it more. Whether you want to call it conditioning, whether they're hitting the wall in the postseason, I don't know what it is, but you can definitely tell they want it more.
I'll say this about the Thunder. Here's my plus side about the Thunder. Them boys look like they kick it like 1 through 12. After the game, they go to a bar, they go get something to eat, they go play PlayStation, they do something. Right? Because they're all about the same age. Nobody's really that much older. They look like they have a good camaraderie. So
yeah,
I think that's a factor.
And they got a nice little bench, man.
They have a great bench. I think they started Hardenstein the last game.
Yeah, he did.
Every game.
Yeah, and then Chet. Well, he did happen the whole season though.
No, but I'm talking about the last game.
Yeah, but he has been lately.
Hardenstein starts every game.
The whole season, he wasn't at that spot the whole season. Hurt. That might be what I'm thinking. Then
he hurt. He's starting the shit show.
Maybe you're right, but him starting the last game, and then I'm talking Hardenstein starting the last game and having Chet come off the bench was a good look.
Well, they started together.
Come off the bench.
They started together last game?
Yes, they started. Listen, that was the first time I had ever seen a power forward do the tip off and then run to their position in the center, go to his. I'd never seen that before.
I'm not gonna lie, I just watched the highlights. I ain't watched the whole game.
Yeah, I had never seen that.
Yeah, he start every game because his playmaking is underrated too. Hardenstein, he can in a pick and roll, he can pass,
right,
catch a lot.
I mean, he really just there for the rebounds. And he gets a couple assists for you every now and again. He might get you 4 of them things, but
I'm telling you, watch him. He be in that middle. He get the ball. He can throw the lob to Chad. He a playmaker. He got that foreign. And
you said, well, he got that what?
Foreign, like Joker now.
Fundamental game.
He ain't foreign though.
Keep work.
I just found out he was mixed. I thought. Yeah, he mixed.
Mixed with what?
His dad black.
Yeah, no.
Light bright black? No. So his dad was like Jason Kidd black.
Nah, he dark. He darker than that. But yeah, that tripped me out when I said, okay. It's really the last name that kind of throw you off.
Hardenstein?
Right.
Yeah, no.
You know what I'm saying? It don't matter if you are mixed. You're white. You hear what I'm saying? Your name is Hardenstein. People are going to assume you're white.
My name is Hardenstein. Yeah.
Or that accent, that you're going to have an accent when you start talking.
That's the team you can blame.
Yeah, I definitely thought he would.
But shit, I don't know. I do think that, I really don't know who you could put there to replace, like, who you going to put there to replace Conley, though. It's not like you got Dillingham. And even him, I wouldn't.
Shay's cousin.
But you gonna put him at the
He played a lot of
point?
minutes for them. He can guard too.
I guess you. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like you just throwing shit at him at that point. In OKC's not no squad. You just gonna be able to try shit out, try new shit out. But you are absolutely correct. Other than him being on the three and hitting the occasional three, Mike Conley is a liability.
Facts.
So I don't know how you replace that. I mean, he's good for a couple clutch threes, but it's like, what are you giving up? Shea was just putting his shoulder down and going straight to the rim.
He's gonna have to foul.
I'm not really sure. There's a lot of people.
Yeah, ain't no guard in Shea. Shay's mid range is so crazy.
That's where he
He'll
prefers.
bump you and he create that space. And I'm like,
Three.
damn, how do you hit that?
Little bunny.
He like a. People gonna hate when I say it, but he like a. I won't even say that. He like a Jimmy Butler 2.0. That was like prime. Yeah, that was like prime Jimmy.
I don't think Shea is that dude.
No, Jimmy ain't got no wiggle like that.
That was like prime. No, he don't. Not quite like Shea, but they styles was similar. His is better. That's why I give him the 2.0. But when you look at the style, like just working on mid range or trying to bully you to the rim. That's what I see.
I'm trying to see it, but I don't.
Yeah, that's what I see. Like he improved what Jimmy Butler was trying to do back in the day. But same style to me. But they too deep for real. Like I don't see nobody that they can throw at with. You can't expect nothing from Gobert for real. He gonna get you your rebounds and your defensive plays, and it ain't even what you
He
say.
ain't even been getting rebound.
He ain't do that. Like right now it's 20. It's wasted 25 minutes.
Who else you gonna put there?
Rebound.
You get 2 points.
Naz Reid, nah.
You get 2 points. You get 3
Yeah.
rebounds and 5 fouls.
You put Naz Reid there, and Naz Reid is gonna hustle, but he's not gonna create as much defense.
Okay.
And when you got Hartenstein and Chet down there that you worrying about, that's
Reed
just
can play. He can move his feet. He can switch.
difference. Is it making a difference? Is it making a difference? Because Hartenstein is what they want to do is what I'm trying to say. Like they
right.
I might as well get 10 out of 9. 10 points, couple rebounds,
couple threes if he open.
Died.
Who?
Who's that?
Coach owner
Of who?
Jim.
Oh, Jim Erst. Is that
Yeah.
what you said?
Uh-huh.
Died at 65.
That money.
Damn.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say that.
What'd you say? No,
that money will choke you to death.
Damn.
Hey, I'm the rough person that said it, but I'm not wrong. And I stand on what I said. I'll say it again. Let me say it again.
no, you don't need to say it again.
Rest in peace, though.
Yeah, I mean, second.
Better organization.
Whatever. They got called away. Goddamn. Trying to look. I want to say what team he owned. I keep forgetting. Was it the Colts?
The Colts, yeah.
Okay, yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
Rest in peace, man. It's rough. So who owns the team now? Son or some shit like that?
Yeah, they don't feeling now.
Damn.
I didn't forget what we was talking about before that. Oh, we was talking about the T-Wolves. Yeah.
Well, I don't think the Wolves gonna win the series. I think it's gonna be the Thunder in six.
Yeah. If
I think
not for
I think it's a fair assessment. I don't think it's yeah. I think that's a fair assessment. I think the Wolves gonna win a couple, but
beat down their toughest opponent, which was Nuggets.
Thunder is
Okay, I think
cohesive.
they're ready to
I think the Thunder. If we come down to the Knicks,
Nuggets.
Pacers, and the Thunder is the one that prevails in the West, I don't see the Knicks or the Pacers beating the Thunder. That's me.
Hell no. They probably swept both of them. They probably swept them during the regular season too.
Ty Halliburton plays like a three sometimes.
That's defense right there though. Defense. Huh? Crazy. Miles defense, period. Watch him tonight. Lockdown.
Yeah.
Cat? Yes. Dude was putting up 20s and shit. That boy's gonna lock shit down tonight. Be you ready? Shit, that's what he do too. He rebound. Crazy rebounding guard. Josh Hart. OG might have we gotta hope OG have a bad game. That's what I'm worried about. If he have a bad game, we win for sure.
OG come out there and play good defense. I would put OG on Tyrese. That's what I would do. I feel like that's a good.
That's probably what they're gonna have to do, yeah.
I feel like it's a good because I mean, like you have a stronger version of a shorter person than Tyrese, but he's gonna push that nigga around. Like it's anybody's game. I'm not gonna sit here and say I have a. I think the Pacers are gonna win over the Knicks. I think it's up in the air. Whoever shows it. But if I'm a coach, I'm putting OG on Tyrese, and then we're gonna work the rest of the shit around it.
Mm-hmm.
You can try
We
out
need
Miles and
Pascal to have
try out
15 to
Miles
20.
and Carl. You try out Miles and Carl. If it doesn't work out, right? You put Pascal. If that doesn't work, you double him. But I don't think Karl Anthony Towns is the person you want to worry about. It's Jalen. So so
He's big tonight. He had 18 and what 7, 8 last game. He gonna be big. He ready. Good bench play by Nimhart now. Good bench play by Naismith. They got some guys.
Mikael Bridges is also out there too.
TJ McConnell come off the bench, give you something good. Obi Toppin. Thomas
Mikael,
Bryant been playing good off the bench.
Mikael Bridges can guard every one of them niggas you just named.
Mikael Bridges though, it can go. He can
I'm not gonna say he's scoring.
fucking miss every shot too.
Like it's gonna be an interesting series to me. I think it's gonna be more interesting than the Thunder and the Timberwolves because
They're
these
gonna be gassed out after they play the Pacers.
it's gonna be evenly matched. The Knicks and Pacers gonna be even.
Yes,
So you think the
they're
Knicks
gonna have to play them bench players. You put in campaign. Campaign, we need you. Come get 8 up. Hometown team, baby. Pacers. First time back at the. Hey, I'll fly home for the parade. Fuck it, why not? And they in the garden. They ready to show out.
yeah, but the Pacers had that
Spike Lee
history.
over there.
They got that. They feel like they can do something in the Garden. They're gonna have Reggie Miller come there and talk some
Yeah,
shit real quick.
that was decades ago. We ain't worried about Reggie
No,
Miller.
but they're gonna
Something
have
new now.
that adds fuel to the fire, man. I want it to be a good series. Personally, I
I
want.
hope Trey do something. He do the Reggie thing where they choke a game. He got to do that in the guard. That'd be
If
so
Tyrese do
epic.
that and execute on that, that's ESPN worthy.
He's stamped forever. You get one in the fucking thing with him. Mr. Underrated. That's what they got to put on his trophy. Mr. Underrated. I'm glad he got out of Sacramento. When I seen he could pass the ball like that, I was like, wow, he can pass. He's gonna be he's gonna be a great one. He set his teammates up. He can go get you 20 plus. Yeah, he's great. And he got an all-star, he got a gold, he was chosen to be on a gold medal team. Like,
I feel like I need him to be that today. I mean, look at my bet. But I think I need him to be a 20 plus nigga today.
have 15 assists. Shit. Led the league in assists once again.
Out there,
Only getting better.
LaCroix, nigga. You drinking them LaCroix, nigga, and you getting burps, nigga. Okay. Very good. I think it's gonna be Thunder Pacers.
Pacers, OKC.
I think the Thunder win it all.
Yeah.
Thunder Pacers finals. Thunder win it all. I'm taking the easy way out.
Man, that'll be a good matchup though, man. They match up good if they play, I feel like. Pacers out there, they're gonna show this series, man. Like get through this series quick. Yeah.
No.
Mm. Oh,
Last time they went was Reggie Miller and they played the Lakers. No. They've never even been to the finals. I mean,
New York won one in the '70s, and
they won one when they had Phil Jackson on the team. Phil Jackson was the team
yeah, it
leader.
was 73.
No.
They went in 2013.
No, they lost
No,
in
they lost to Jordan.
95,
Lost to
96.
Jordan.
Oh, wait a minute. I think the Supersonics may have won in the 70s. I need to look at that. When they way before. Uh,
NBA probably.
yeah, they won in 1979. It's Indiana's never the Wolves never won. But the technically Supersonics won at some point. And the Knicks won, but they both won in the 70s before either of us were alive. I don't know how old CT is, but I doubt you that.
They might be there on Friday.
Yeah, you a young nigga, so no.
Be there on Friday. I'm gonna be in Scottsdale. Turned up for my birthday. 30 what?
So you're
For
gonna
sure.
be
Yeah, they took you see us come out 7-4 early. Hey, you see I hit that WNBA game. First one of the season, home opener, got the good dub. Hey, they looking real good too. We got start to. Hey, he's trying to see that shit.
what's wrong with
That shit
that?
was fun though.
Columbus is garbage. But yeah,
Seeing Alyssa Thomas new to the team. I love seeing Alyssa on the team now. She's super nice.
you got season tickets?
No, they be asking me though, do you want to get the season tickets for the low? But shit,
Might as
we
well.
should though. Shit.
NBA ticket, WNBA tickets, $1,000.
The
You
girl tickets
go
is
see
way cheaper. Yeah, I'm about to say, yeah, them
here
girls
for
tickets is way cheaper.
tickets for $1,000. Easy. So it's
We
that.
did the Ultra Club. That was like 150 for 2 tickets, and you get free beer and food the whole game. I sent them a picture of this. I sent y'all a picture of the steak. It had like, if you see at the end, it got like the Mercury sign on there. It was hard. I was like, oh yeah, this is hard.
I'll make it for
This
us.
is real hard. Got to see Skylar. They play Seattle's team. Skylar Diggins was there. She's nice. I thought it was a flop. Like I thought she just fell to the floor hard. Yeah, I didn't think she. Then she ran up on her. Yeah,
It's, and
she looked crazy. She just looks mad at her, bro. Like, she definitely looked like she hate her.
I'm not saying Angel Reese.
Anybody else? I don't see her doing that. My bad. Go ahead.
No, I'm sorry for interrupting you.
You good? Go ahead.
I don't think Angel Reese is a bad basketball player. You and Caitlin Clark on two different levels. It's two different levels.
I used to tell them that.
Like you're a pretty good power forward.
She's gonna break a lot of records too because she rebounds and she
She
can
can
score,
ball.
but
She could
she's
probably beat me
big.
one on one. Maybe she could probably beat me one on one. But at the same time, I don't want to down nobody. I'm just saying like her attitude doesn't match her talent. Like your talent isn't that you're not that high up to have that type of attitude towards a foul like that. That's a foul. You got fouled. Shoot your free throws. Get back on defense. Because notoriety, famous. She's famous. Notoriety. Household name. No, this is a Gatorade commercial.
Mm, mm.
So get your money. And Peyton Clark might lose at the outfit battle. She might lose at that. But she's
Yeah, Caitlin just
a better student of the game. She's a better.
2010 game.
She didn't hit her. She didn't hit her in the face. It was a foul. It was a shooting foul. Angela Reese, two shots. Angel Reese, two shots. I said Angela. But Angel Reese, two shots. Put your buckets up, get back on defense. I'm glad they're getting this type of coverage because this is what's going to lead them to a new contract and they'll get more money because of that. That is my ending statement. Yes, not. Asia Wilson, maybe.
Hmm.
Asia Wilson.
Dude, I still say Brianna Stewart's up there too.
Stewart be balling. The league is waiting on Juju Watkins. You have Paige
Also,
Buckers.
she just won a
Paige Buckers
championship.
is in the league now. Is that her name? Paige Buckers? Bookers? But
Yeah, she played for Dallas. Nafisa Collier is a dog. That's one of my favorites. She like top three. Minnesota. Should have Atlanta beat the Fever yesterday. That was a good ass game. BG, she had like 20 plus. Still
I
doing
just
her
bought the
shit.
damn. I bought the WNBA pass. Not for me. Not for me. I bought it because I bought it. I paid for
Yeah, I love that shit.
it. Yeah, a family member. But I bought it though. I put money in the pot. Yeah. I'm
You should subscribe her.
hey, I'm not my hey because I said some cross things about the WNBA about some of the things, but I'm an investor. To pass the hat around, I put something in there.
Kelsey in town.
No, but it's affordable. That's the thing. It's not really outlandish. Like the NFL ticket, that's you're paying some bread for that. But this thing, I think it's like $12.99 a month, $40 for the whole season. You spend that kicking it one night, don't even know it. You come back home, be confused about how much money you spent. Like, oh wait a minute. I spent $90 last night.
Mhm. Uh,
They're gonna start playing more once the playoffs is over. They're gonna be on the ESPN and shit. And I think they'll be on like I mean, that's ABC a couple times.
they expanding the league. I love it. Adding a couple teams. W gonna be lit in a couple years. Watch.
They got a new team this year, didn't
Yeah, they already added two.
they? Serena
And
Williams.
they added Toronto. You got that one team that Val forever.
Valkyrie, yeah. Yeah, but one team came this year, I believe. And
Yeah,
then
one team already came.
next year it's gonna be a uneven.
Next year is Toronto.
I don't know the third team.
For right now, I think so. Yeah. Golden State, I think, got a team. I don't know if that's the
Get back, start flying niggas out.
yeah. I like I like watching Jackie play too. So yeah, I gotta.
Fly me out. Mhm. Name at the 3 point line.
Yeah, let's go Pacers. Why? Miles Turner's fucking hooping.
What do you got?
11 early. Go Cliffy, that fucking boy. Yeah, I had him to get with 10 and 15, 10 and 5, 10 and 6.
I went the under on Carl Anthony Towns. So I was like, I don't think I should have did that.
This his defenses was great. If you have like 5 blocks and shit, especially if the Cavs smashing they shit. 3, yeah, he can definitely step up with that motherfucker. It's weird too, but he hit that motherfucker. I seen they added that. I like it. It made they should go harder on the line, man. They getting rewarded for this shit now. It's probably an incentive in their contract. You're gonna have to just break down the film for real. Like
But if that's the case, if you're like, what's the dude that played for the Cowboys? Um,
Trent,
Smith. I think it was a left
Trent
tackle.
Smith, yeah, yep.
I forget his name. He played for the
But
Cowboys.
they also had a good ass center too, right there. So
Tyron Smith. What's his name?
Trent Smith, it was number
I'm talking about
77
Trent
that played
Williams.
for
Trent
the
Williams played for the 49ers.
49ers. Yeah, Smith, the big ball headed black dude,
Yeah, Tyron Smith. Yeah, yeah.
Tyron Smith.
If you nasty, if you nasty on the end, right, you have to go against outside linebackers and defensive ends. If, I think centers
He
would
could
have.
go to a center.
I think center. If you're a Kelsey, if you're like a Jeff Saturday type, hey, if you're a guard and you step up.
I think they're gonna break it down. We're gonna have to see after the first year how they break it down.
Can y'all name a guard? Can you name guards? I'm just saying, like that's like a thing. It's a thankless position. It's a thankless. I don't think a guard ever got an MVP ever. Pretty sure.
That's
Very
why
sure.
they're trying to get them recognized.
I was helping his ass out too, checking blocking. I get what you're saying. But it's a thankless
But
position.
yeah, I don't know how they're gonna grade this shit yet. So we're gonna have to just see.
You don't see too many nose tackles get notoriety like that as well. You don't see nose tackles defensive play. That's
Yeah, they getting paid now.
right. So let's just agree the niggas in the
Watch
trenches
William for us.
on
Oh,
defense and offense. If you're in the trenches and defense and offense, like deep in the trenches, you playing it for love.
you get a stupid contract.
But for like, as far as like awards are concerned, you're not getting any awards. Offensive player of the year, defensive player of the year. Like like Warren Sapp was one of the few that got through. I think there was another one, but there's not really much you can prove on the inside. See, yeah, I don't think a lineman has ever done an offensive player game unless they got an interception or they ran in a touchdown or some shit.
But they
It'll
always
be
recognize that Eagles line though. Like Stephon always recognized that Eagles line.
not the individual.
Yeah. Lane Johnson now.
If the tight end get more P's, the tight end just be check blocking and run off somewhere. Boop! I ran into a nigga.
So George Kittle be smacking.
So they do have
Yeah. And
kicker of
I
the
hate
Do they have kicker of the year and punter of the year? Is that an award? That should definitely be an
I think
award.
you get to the Pro Bowl off that shit, but that's probably it.
Kickers save games. If you're a field goal kicker, you especially
I ain't never seen no kicker of the
they
year
have it in
award.
college. I know they have it in
Yeah, I
college.
ain't never seen that. Probably at your team banquet.
But if you like the kicker for the Browns or some shit, you deserve an award. All the points came from me. Like, nigga,
Hell no, we had to get down there somehow. You better make that.
it's not that easy.
Adam
Especially
Vinatieri is the best kicker ever. He ain't got that award. None. Hopefully, we pick up Justin Tucker. He look like he a free agent.
yeah, but he got some legal issues you might want to sort through first. Yeah,
Man,
he has some. He had
yeah.
probably because he's dealing with them allegations. He got some
They
allegations.
don't kick him, and they
Okay.
don't use him enough. They don't even use him. Go for it on fourth down a lot. We use him. We use him.
You're in the AFC North. If you're a Bengal, a Steeler, a Brown, or a Raven, even the Ravens, being a kicker is damn near one of the most important people on your offensive team. Steelers live off of kicks.
Oh, for sure.
They're
We
gonna
won
have
Super
to this
Bowls
year
off them
too. They
kicks
got no
too. So
quarterback.
yeah.
Yeah. Young Way, Young Hoku, Young Way.
Yeah.
In Atlanta, he's on the radio to call him, on the radio to call him Young Ho down here, which is fucked up. I mean, that's what his name looks like on paper. So he came to America.
What you think about the tush push? But it's crazy the votes. It's crazy the votes was like that. No, it was 22-10.
Vote
No, because it was 10.
unanimous.
No, it was 10 teams that said they didn't mind it. Remember, because he said Pats was one of them, and it was like 22 other teams that said they don't want it. So that's crazy they didn't go with that instead of the 10 teams. Like,
I'm saying it had
that's
to be
crazy.
unanimous. It had to be everybody votes against it or not.
I guess you need a
That's what I'm
24.
saying. It
Yeah.
had to be unanimous. Like if they're two votes short, that means that everybody had to vote yes or no.
No,
It didn't
it was
really
10 teams that said no.
so it was 22-32.
No, no, no. It was 22 teams that said no, and there was 10 teams that said yeah.
So it's
My
22,
bad.
it's 22 to 10. I'm sorry. 20 was that what
Yeah,
that means is that
yeah.
half and half had to be unanimous or percentage that I don't know of. So I'm guessing the teams that got their ass whooped by that voted against it, but the teams that plan on utilizing it voted for it. I'm tush pushing like I'm. That's hey, pause. And you got Jalen Hurts.
But we seen that be stopped before. Nine, nine times out of 10, it ain't being stopped. Handing that ball out to the running back, you can stop that. Running that tush push, you really can't stop that
He's not a running back.
unless you try to do what
Running
that
back,
Washington Commanders
quarterback.
dude did and try
Quarterback
to
gets the
time
push.
it perfect.
Jalen Hurts is the one that gets that. Josh Allen is the one that gets that.
That's what I'm saying. Like it's easier to stop. Like it's harder to stop that off the offensive line just pushing off the snap. It's harder to stop that. It does. It does. 22 teams. Some teams they didn't even play them. It's a cheat code.
You need to
Cheat
stop doing
code. It's a
what the
cheat
tush push
code.
did.
Out all of a sudden that play just come out of nowhere. What you mean? No other team was ever running this in the history of the league.
It's no different than a quarterback sneak. It's a quarterback sneak with
That's
the
why they
running.
try to. That's why it was questionable to get banned. Yeah, that's why it was questionable. The cheat code, 3 plays in a row, you can just get you a first down every time off that.
And stop it.
Fall for it. Fall for it. You gotta try to time it, jump off.
If it's fourth,
They do it sometimes.
if it's fourth down and it's a yard under, you know what's coming. I only have to call the play. I don't have to call the cadence. It's Hut. I'm gonna get the
From
ball to my
5 yards out, from 10 yards out and goal line.
then all that then too. I'll be audible like a motherfucker. Oh, they went tush push defense. But you know that's a play action. I'm play action
And
addict.
then you see where they set up in it last year sometimes. I'm about to say you see sometimes when they set up in it last year, they just flick it to Saquon. Like that shit hard to stop, man. Not play action. I was talking about the flick.
You don't
Yeah, you ain't play action. That's a legal
actually
formation.
wrong word. You hike it to somebody else.
It got to be a legal formation if you play action. They pitch though. You can pitch out of it.
Put me on the coaching staff and let me come up with let me come up with well, when they come up with that way to stop it, that means you've
Or
no
you because trying to stop it,
overload.
you box everybody up.
Exactly. You
You
have
try to
no
box
coverage, you
everybody
have
up,
no
blitz
hold, you have no
everybody.
safety. I got one person out wide. He's just sitting there like this. You think so? Until you
You don't know.
put
See,
the
you
goal
don't know
line
what to
defense,
do on that
everybody in
shit.
tight.
The big dude from Florida not gonna be able to stop it. Nah, this is different.
Nigga throw an injured duck, get a touchdown. That should be flopping like hell.
No, it ain't.
They check the rule book. When they check the rule book, check the rule book. They was like, you know
Ah,
what?
shit.
That's a forward play. But like, all right, so that's a good example because when you think about like the West Coast offense when it first came out, you're like, they can't be doing this. You can't have five out wide. You can't do that. Then they kept doing it and they adjusted to it. So I think people just need to adjust to it. So you're right. But at the same time, once you adjust,
Next thing you know, the center gonna be able to hike the ball and run it. Center sneak.
fumble, the fumble, that's what it was.
Ah. Mm.
So what do you think? You think Lamar Roach
Yeah, yeah.
takes it, or you think Tank Davis comes back and makes it official?
Destroy him. Yeah.
I'll say this: when you're a fighter, you play in combat sports, and you start talking about retirement, you're signing it, you're signing the way out. All right, so it's a combat sport. I meant to say. When you start saying I'm retired, that's a psychological game that you've been playing with yourself the whole time. You got to check yourself out to win this fight because last time, dude was not powerful, but he hit you with some shit. Combination. Pair well enough. I think you're right. I just think that Lamont Roach is probably also thinking the same thing. I need to come harder to finish the job. We'll take if I'm betting, I'm betting Tank, right? If I'm betting, I'm betting Tank. But if this ends up going 12 rounds, might go Lamont. If he doesn't knock him out, it might go Lamont. That's my assessment.
Also play. Yeah. TKO this time.
I think this is going to sound wild, so excuse it off the rip. But Andre Ward kind of said the same thing and he stopped boxing. I think just one step away, never came back. Could have done more because Andre Ward was nice, but he was a defensive fighter, you know, wasn't really a entertaining fighter. But I'm saying that like when you say that to me and you're a boxer, you're taking yourself out the ring already. Yes. Fundamentally, yes. Hands, not hand speed, but hand like power, probably not. But if you're not ready, I'm gonna embarrass you. 12, okay. So who does Tank fight after Roach? Like who was his next? Is it Shakur? Like he don't like Shakur. But I'm saying like who was his next fight though? So he's gonna take Shakur out the game. Right. So what I'm saying is if Tank beat Roach his next fight, what is his next hurdle to climb? I don't see it. Tank the fight's been signed, right? Okay. So after this fight, win or loss, if he loses, I can see it more, but if he wins, I don't know if Tank is still fighting.
Retiring?
Tank wins, I don't think he's still fighting. He might do some shit like Manny Pacquiao and come back for some bullshit. But what else? What else in his weight class? Because he shouldn't go up, in my opinion. I don't think Tank should go up. What's his record? What's his record though? What's Tank? I don't see him fighting anymore. I just don't. That's an opinion, but I feel like if he beats Roach, what else will I have to prove? We, I, I fought everybody in my weight class. I can go up. I can go up. If the draw was Roach, right? If I can clean it off my record and knock his ass out. Right. But he's also not going up in weight class. You said Timofimo or Lomachenko, I mean. No, Lomachenko. Lomachenko, I meant to say. I think he retires. He fought Rolly, right? He, he fought Garcia, one of them. So I don't know. I don't see the fight that keeps him in. Like with Errol Spence, fighting Bud was like, you get this rite of passage. I gotta do this. Win or loss. Maybe that's it. Loma has hands, but he doesn't have power at all. Yeah, yeah. I mean, he's a good boxer, but he's not. Somebody's gonna hit you with the right hook, and you can feel. You know, what day is it? So he's learned from that.
But they got him on the fourth in the death chart. I feel like he got a chance. He gonna take it though.
If Dylan Gabriel comes out during a preseason game and throws two or more interceptions, there will be chance for Shador Stevens. I'm pretty
Oh,
sure.
he gonna take it.
I mean, I said Stevens, Shador Sanders. You get what I'm saying? That's that's the reality of it. So I think the Browns need to come to the conclusion that you're gonna play four quarterbacks in the preseason. Yeah, when he can't be touched.
Yeah.
He's he's wearing the red jersey. This means you cannot touch, right? In the pre in the preseason or scrimmage, that's where we'll see who's the better quarterback. Right. Shador for real thinks like he's going to get sacked real quick. I've seen this before. There's three free linebackers coming down.
Shout out to yeah. I had them to go to the 10 teams that even us. Probably not ban a motherfucking test first. And are we
Oh,
a whole lot of disrespect going on, man? And I said, hey, he said he should have stayed in college. Yeah,
I would
$2
like to
million
see
over that for.
like a no hit him, a no hit him, no hit him.
There's no way.
I like the state of NBA basketball. I like the fact the team out there hasn't won, no choice, but somebody finna win. They haven't won in a while. I like that.
Yeah,
I have
somebody
a
really.
positive hit him. Is that would that be better? Exactly.
Yeah,
Hit the hit the shower, you winners. Y'all, I look ghostly right now. Look at that.
Mhm.
Keep- No, I'm in there.